guys. I got to just get my mind right. I am how can I say it? I'm kind of high from the Word of God. Listen, before I get into it, I'm just so excited about what's happening. I'm so excited. This message that I'm going to give you, my heart is so full. My heart is so full. But let me just introduce myself for those who don't know me. Welcome to the Jean Marlo Davis Show, which is every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about information and inspiration to impact the nation. It's about having total prosperity in every area of your life. On the Jean Marlo Davis Show, we could talk about anything. We talk about mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, as well as relationship-wise. It's about having total prosperity, the total prosperity pie. So with the Jean Marlo Davis Show, I could talk about anything that come on my heart. Mondays at 7 p.m., we have Money Madness. That's strictly about how to make money, keep money, protect money, and grow money. But this right here, the Jean Marlo Davis Show, is all about Jean. It's all about what I want to put out there for you, what I'm going to drop for you, always inspiration, information to impact the nation. Now, I want to say thank you to everybody that watched the shows, everybody that subscribed. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your email, your text messages. Guys, just thank you for following me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You guys are awesome. We're growing together. It should make you feel good that you are part of something new. Oh, God, you're a part of something new. You're a part of something. You're going to be able to remember and say, I remember when that woman first got started. Look what she's doing now. Oh, my God, I'm subscribed to her channel. I've been knowing her for years. I'm telling you, man, you better get in where you fit in. You don't want to not subscribe to this show. You don't want to not follow Marlo Davis. I'm telling you, I just can't say it all out here, but you're in the right place at the right time, guys. Thank you so much. And for those who haven't done so yet, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, follow on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Your Wealth Creator. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Hit the bell. You got that, which is youtube.com/Jean Marlo Davis. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Let me get into it. Oh my God. Right now, I am just so high. I'm so full of energy. I'm so excited. I got to get my coffee. Bruce, where is coffee at, man? My husband going to bring me some coffee because I need it. I got to calm down because and for those who don't know, I am a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm an author. I'm a speaker. I'm a trainer. That's the business side of me. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a sister. Auntie. So much. I'm a grandma. And a lot of people, they pull on me. Some people, and you know that you're watching, some people will reach out to me to get an inspirational vitamin. And they say, I just want to get my fix of Jean. I want to get my fix of Jean and Bruce. Bruce is my husband, for those who don't know. And because when we are around anyone, our goal is to impact with information and inspiration, not with drama, not with mess, not with craziness, but information and inspiration. That is our goal. And so with that, people will always say, I need me a shot, like we're a vitamin. I need a shot of Jean. I need a shot of Bruce. I need a shot. Can you, when can we get together? Can I buy you lunch? Can I buy you dinner? I just want to talk to you. I want to people. And first of all, it's humbling. It's humbling because this is the position that God has me in, and as us, as me and my husband, because we're wealth creators, right? And it's humbling when people can call you and they say, "I want to share what my dream, what my goal is," you know. And as I know you, they say, I know you got to be careful what you put out there. I said, no, you got to be careful not to put your information around vultures, but you're safe with eagles. And they was like, oh, yes, ma'am. See, that's why I call you. That's why I call you. And it's humbling. But when I give, I have to fill myself back up. I have to make sure that I tap into the source. I have to make sure that I pray, make sure that I meditate, make sure I get that word that God has for me so I can continue with the mission to impact 1 billion lives. Guys, for it's before I came on the show tonight, I was listening to a pastor's named Pastor Stephen. And of course, like sometimes I do like a mix. I might listen to this bishop and then listen over here. I'm getting all these little nuggets. And I was talking about new circles, new connections, new friends, new environments. A lot of times when we go into a new year, we talk about, oh, it's a new me. I'm a new you and all that stuff. But it's not a new you if you're doing the same thing. And that's what I want to talk about tonight. It's not a new you, you're doing the same thing. Tonight I'm going to talk about making room for the new. The new what? The new you, the new connections, the new powerful blessings that God has for you. Oh, God, what I heard tonight just about blew my mind. Some of the notes I'm going to share from Pastor Stephen, I forgot, I think his church is Elevation Church, I think, but you can go to YouTube and look it up. But one of the things that I know for surety is that you can't make room for the new, still holding on to the old stuff, the old. You know, when people say stuff like, this is just how I am. I've always been like this. I always stuff. What's this, Bruce? Like, I always been like this. You just gonna have to accept me for who I am and what I am and where I come from and how I was made. And this is who I am, and you can't stop. And it's like a song and dance, and you're like, boo. And now I can see why you are where you are, because you're the same old you. And you can't make room for the new because you're holding on to old stuff, holding on to old circles, holding on to the past, holding on to hurt, holding on to just mess. You got to change that. I've been putting on my posts on, I think, on all my social media. New people, new circles, new connections, new you. That's what I've been putting. I've been putting that out there because I want people to think about, you got to get out of what you're comfortable with. Because that's why you're where you are. If you want to grow, you got to get uncomfortable. And a lot of times when you're uncomfortable, guys, you're now making room for the new connections, new powerful influencers, people that you can work with, people who can come into your business and help you to fly. But, oh my goodness, ooh, when you're, I got to drop this, thank you, God. When you're protecting the old, that pastor said, when you're protecting the old, the new look like a threat. Ain't that something? Oh my God, I got to say it again. When you're protecting the old, your old thoughts, the old way you did something, the old way you move, and then God sends you help. Send you people who are organized. Send you people who got powerful connections. Send you people who can help you to take your business to a new level. But because you're used to the old, it becomes a threat. It looks like a threat to you. Oh, they trying to take over my business. They trying to take over my title. They trying to take over. It's a threat because you want to hold on to the old. Sometimes you want to hold on to total control. And anybody that's anybody understands you can't do this stuff by yourself. You can't. You need a team around you, a strong team of people. So he said, it's not, guys, you can't look at. Now, it's different if you know when somebody wilding out and acting other, and you can feel it in their spirit. You know when somebody's not good for you. At this point, you should, unless you're a teenager and you still learn. But you can't look at it as a threat. You got to look at it as a blessing. You got to look at it as a powerful connection. Sometimes, guys, we're going to have a little, how can I say, abrasion going on because they rubbing that, you know how you exfoliate, that dead skin got to come off. Skin come off, you like, ooh, my hands, ooh, my face, ooh, my body feels so smooth and I'm shining. That's what that new is. We on that new, man. So you can't make room for new, still holding on to the old stuff. And when you're protecting the old way of thought, the old way of doing, the old way of moving, when something new coming your way, it can look like a threat. And it's not a threat, it's a blessing, you know? God, help me to acknowledge the blessing. Help me to acknowledge the connection, the right people at the right time, doing the right things. I'm telling you, now a lot of times people think that when you get new, that there's not going to be any problems. But you know, we always heard new levels, new devils, new levels, new devils, new challenges, right? But the brother said your tolerance for tension determines your potential.
Say it again.
Your tolerance for tension. Your tolerance for tension determines your potential. I said, God, help me to be a problem solver. If you can't solve, I told my children this, if you can't solve small problems, how God's going to allow you to run a multi-million-dollar problem when you can't handle $1,000 problem or a $500 problem or a $100 problem? How are you going to put you over $1 million or two or three when you can't even handle the little? God, make me a problem solver, man. Make me a problem solver. Your tolerance for tension determines your potential. That's why I get paid the big bucks as a coach and a mentor. Because I am solving problems. I'm helping people to get in profit mode. I'm helping people to market their business. I'm helping them to brand themselves. I'm helping them with income potentials that they never thought about, never considered. Like I'm helping my husband to remember to give me some coffee if he could. I'm helping him right now. Jesus, Father, in the name of Jesus, bless my husband. To bring me some coming in a Honda. Yes. Bring me some coffee, my husband. Thank you, baby. So get used to tension when you go to, use an example, when you go to a gym or when you're working out, a good personal trainer will teach you about tension, will teach you about working those muscles and working, you know, not against the pain, but with the pain, right? So when you go to a gym, he's helping you to grow into this tension, to grow your muscles. He's helping you to move within that tension. It don't always feel good, does it, babe?
No.
And sometimes when you get to that pain threshold, they call it, they'll say, give me two more. Give me two more reps. You're like, wait a minute now. This thing is burning. Two more. And now you're really in the game. So you got to get used to tension. New people, new circles. Don't think just because you get out of old circles, old environments, old thinking, yeah, that's good. You're growing. But guess what? You go to a new level, there's a new set of problems. Every grade we went to in high school, every year we were in college and we went to got a new curriculum. It seemed like it was harder than the last. Did it not, babe? You're just like, man, you mean, oh my God. I got to read down 5 chapters in a day and then write a report, 10-page report. This teacher crazy. That's what we would say. But man, then when you get ready to get a doctorate and you got to write a thesis like a dang book, you about to lose your mind. New level, new devils. So get used to tension. Guys, we're talking about making room for the new. You're watching the Jean Malo Davis Show, which is every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're here to give you information, inspiration to impact the nation. Today, I'm talking about making room for the new, asking God to help you become a problem solver, not running away from problems, but running with solutions. So I asked one of my clients the other day, why do you get paid in the marketplace? Why would someone, we're out here, we're working, why do you get paid in the marketplace? And they said, because of my skill, my talent, my ability. I said, no, that's not why you get paid. You get paid in the marketplace to bring value. When you bring value, when you solve problems, right? I could charge whatever I want when I can solve your problem. You get paid to solve problems and get results. If I could get you results, you're going to pay me. If you want to cut up body and you see the body and the people I train cut up, and I'm helping you to move with that tension to get new muscles to grow, you're going to pay me regardless of what, if you want it. If you if you want change, you're going to be willing to go through the tension so you can have new growth. You're not going to worry about what people say, what people doing, what people looking at you. You're not going to worry about it. You're going to go through the pain. I remember a good friend of mine, Mr. Clemens, used to say pain is a gift that nobody wants, but yet and still it is a gift. Because when you can sin above that pain, you get through that pain threshold. It's like that song said, I'm on a new level, right? You just feel it like I'm on a new level. The stuff that used to bother you back in the day is minuscule. It's not even a factor. Somebody talking about you is not even a factor anymore. You're like, please, I got other things to do. I got people to see. I got places to go. I got businesses to build. I got empires to build. Come on. Let me get this. Look, babe, I told you don't put me on this show after watching this personal development, man. It's time to be ye transformed by what? He said the renewing, not the old, but renewing of your mind. We're talking about making room for the new. Don't get upset when God gives you exactly what you asked for. Don't look at it as, oh, this person more talented than me. They're more skilled than me. But they're working for you. What is wrong with you? They coming in your organization. They leading. Look like they're going to take you to a whole new level. Lord, please let me be able to solve problems, God. Now, look. Because you're going to always have problems that you're going to have to solve. I don't want to be on this animalistic level, solving these animalistic problems. Having animalistic conversations. You're in the wrong circle when you get and you have a dinner party and they're talking about, do you ever think your man would cheat? What do you do with this? Man, that's some wax off right there. You know what I'm saying? That's wax. I don't want to that's them low vibrational conversations. I want to talk about, have you seen this property over here? They got 32 units over here in this area right here. I was thinking about it. I would love to go and walk it with you. And you tell me what you think. Hey, listen, did you hear about this leadership conference that TD Jakes is going to be doing? And, it's going to help you grow your business. Hey, I want to introduce you to somebody that said they're looking for someone like you to coach 20 people next week. Can you do it? This is what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not talking about if somebody comes to me and, be it as it may, I know I'm an inspirational person, but I'm not a psychiatrist, nor do I play one on TV, okay? So my thing is, I don't do that psychology stuff. I don't know why he doing what he doing when he didn't do. No. All I know is, I'm like Popeye. When I took all I can stands and can't stands no more, then I know what I got to do. It's called new. You understand? So I don't have time to be sitting up here having these low vibrational conversations. I don't. I have no tolerance for it. So what I ask God to do for me, guys, is to give me higher quality problems. Woo! Higher quality problems is, oh, Miss Davis, on your property, one of the pipes in unit 22 have bust at midnight. Higher quality. Did you hear what I said, babe? It's your property. Unit 22, that's a higher problem, see? Now I got to contact the maintenance man, or I got to get them the helpline or whatever the case may be, and go ahead and authorize the maintenance man to get up in there and make it do what it need to do. Or cut off the water until we get Roto-Rooter out there the next morning. See, that's a higher problem. If you can't deal with higher problems, you're going to continue to suffer the old ones. I don't have time to sit up here and be a trash can for people who are not willing to make change. I said on my social media account, I cannot continue to keep trying to change caterpillars and make them into butterflies.
Say it again.
I cannot continue to be trying to change these caterpillars into butterflies. I will not, cannot. I will not do it on a boat. I will not do it on a goat. I will not do it on a train. I will not do it on a plane. I will not change these caterpillars into butterflies, Sam. I will not. We're talking about making room for the new. Acknowledging that, yes, it's a new year, but if it's the same you, there is no change. You got to change. You got to set standards. You got to increase your belief. You cannot think that when you go to a new level, there's not going to be new problems. Look, so I'm excited. I give you a little testimony. I ran 2 miles yesterday. It's been a while since I ran. With COVID and everything going on, so I hadn't ran. So, and basically, but I work out every day pretty much here at home. I do my cardio, and then I either work my upper body or lower body, work my obliques, my abs, do all that stuff. So I've been doing really good. Those who thank you guys for your compliment. People, I can tell you're losing weight, your face getting smaller, you look smaller. Thank you very much. I used to run track years ago. I enjoyed it immensely. Let me just tell you, it was like freedom. It's like having wings, because I would put my music on and run, and I had to be careful so I didn't run too far, because you got to turn right or back around and go back, right? So I ran 2 miles yesterday, nonstop. Yay! Round of applause, round of applause. Yes, I ran 2 miles. So, when I was running, and I stretch good. I stretch real good, because that's one thing my husband and my children always say, Mommy, stretch, because you're an athlete now. You working out like an athlete, Mom. And I normally drink a gallon of water a day. But I ran. And when I was running, I could feel the wind capacity in my lungs had expanded, because honestly, I could have kept running. I really could have kept running, but I was like, I'm going to build up to it. And I could feel myself wanting to go beyond where my cut off point was. And that was a lesson for me, is not to be afraid, to go further than where you ever been before. God, if you don't drop the mic, I don't know who will. I said, don't be afraid to go further than you ever gone before. See, sometimes our blessing is a few more steps ahead, man. It's a few more steps ahead. Somebody else want to sit down. You get up and you represent what God has blessed you to be able to do. Man, we got to be on the new this year. We got to be on that new. Make room for the new. No more time for wondering what people are saying about you, what they're thinking about you, getting permission for people to tell you you can do you. No, do you. There's nobody else out here like you. Even if you have a twin, they not like you. They got their own set of fingerprints. Okay, so don't be afraid to go for it. I knew that I could push past where I was, but I was looking and I said, Gene, you got to get back to the office. You got things to do. But I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on pushing because I want to get up to 5 miles a day. And I'm going to get up to it because I feel it. And I'm on a mission. And what I feel is, like they say, I don't know if you ever heard this before, but how you do anything is how you do everything. And when you work out and you have the discipline to work out, the discipline to eat right, the discipline to drink water, the discipline, man, it transcends in every area of your life. And then on top of it, you have less tolerance for BS. Less. Like my children say less, you have less tolerance for BS. I don't want to have the same broke down conversations. If I don't call a person, it's a reason why. If I don't call a person or persons, because I want to be able to talk about what we're doing in this time. I don't want to talk about drama. I don't want to talk about a bunch of craziness. I don't want to talk about that. Am I being funny? No, I'm not. I'm being correct. I'm being new. I'm on that new. I'm making room for the new. I want to be able to be vibrating at a certain level to attract that person that's vibrating at the same level so we can build together. I can get new information to go to new levels, right? I need new connections. I need to be able to grow. But if I'm right here and the connection is right here, they can't see me. I'm down here. I got to rise. Water seeks its own level. I got to rise up. So, oh man. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's about making room for the new. Some of the old habits that we have, the old way of handling people. It's not cute. I don't want to hear that, oh, that's just the way I've always been. Not if you want something new. Not if you want, some people, they'll say, I don't want to really get married. I don't really want to get married. But yes, they do. I know deep down in your heart, yes, you do. I don't want this. I'm happy being this way. I'm happy being that way. A lot of times people just be saying that because deep down inside, they're hurting and they're in pain. I know I used to say all the time, oh, yeah, I'm cool being by myself. I'm cool being by myself. But when I went home and I laid on that pillow became salted because I was crying because I really wanted the man of God. But I had to be transformed by renewing my mind. I had to let go of the garbage. I had to let go of the stinking thinking. I have to let go of the things that I've said about there's no good men out here. All men are dogs, this, that, and the other. I had to get rid of that, eradicate that stinking thinking and work on myself and say there is good men out here. There's good men out here that's go-getters and making it happen. And then, I had to say, thank you for my husband. Thank you, God, for blessing me with a man of God. Thank you, God, for blessing me with a faithful man, a God-fearing man. I started saying what kind of man that I wanted, and I began to thank God for it, and I attracted it. You understand what I'm saying? And I thank God. Bruce, come say hi to everybody. Just come over here and say hi. Bruce looking so handsome today, y'all. Come say hi, Bruce. I don't have all day, babe. Look at him. Always trying to get, why you try to be shy, honey? They don't get to see you that much. Come say hi, babe. This is like, yeah, scoot down, babe. There you go. This is Bruce. So for those who, I love you too. Those who don't know. Do you agree with what I'm saying about getting rid of that stinking thinking?
You got to. It's like putting new wine in old wine. You can't do it. Old wine, new wine in the old wine skin. The old wine skin does not stretch and expand anymore. It's got holes in it. It's all cracked. It's all messed up.
Messed up.
It's messed up. I'm getting out of here. This is her show.
Oh my goodness. That's who be working behind the camera. Thank you. Let's give it up for Bruce. Bruce! But he's right. Holes in the skin. Can't even put the new in because the old is, the holes are there. So I had to work on my thinking. And then I started surrounding myself. I'm giving you an example. I started surrounding myself around married women. And because I wanted to just go to lunch and hear the conversations of what they're doing with their husbands. I did not become envious. I did not become jealous. I welcome because I was happy. My spirit was jumping like my husband is on the way. I'd be like, ooh, that's what I'm going to do when I get my husband. That's what I'm going to do when I get my husband. Babe, I hope that's not on the screen. I'd be like, that's what I'm going to do when I get my husband or whatever. But um, mm, this point right here. Sometimes God can give us exactly what we want, but attention can become a threat to us. You can have, I know this one lady, she prayed, and I'm using husband because it seemed like that's in the air. A lot of people are asking for a husband right now that I know. And God had blessed her with a good man, a hard-working man, handsome dude, financially secure and all that. Because of her old ways, her old thinking, her old hurt, her old pain, she couldn't believe that he was, as she said, that good. Because she said she never met a man that good, so something got to be wrong with him. So she just had a real trust problem. Going through his cell phone, going through his email, checking his pockets, things of that nature, that it just became, he was going to ask her, she didn't, I think they were dating, they were not married. He was going to ask to marry her, but he said he couldn't because he couldn't, she just was team too much. She didn't trust him. She had, what do you call them? Whatever problem. What is it called when you can't trust somebody? She just couldn't trust. She couldn't trust the man. She thought that he was gonna cheat and all this old thing. So you can be given exactly what you want. You could be given that new, but if you are the same way that you always been, then you can mess it up. That gift can become a threat because you're thinking, something's wrong. No, there's no way that somebody is really believing in what I'm doing and really sowing unto me, and they ain't trying to do some undercut stuff. Become skeptical, become, I don't know, it's a word that I want to say. Goodness, but you know what I'm saying. When you can't trust. When you can't trust, you're always thinking somebody doing something, trustworthy issues or trust issues, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying. But I'm talking about making room for the new. Some of the points I said, you can't make room for the new, still holding on to old stuff. You got to look to be around new people, new circles, new connections. Now, with the new, you still have to solve problems. So don't think just because you go to a new level, there's not new problems. It is new problems, okay? Ask God to help you to be a problem solver. And ask God to bless you to have high quality problems. Not trying to solve problems like, is my husband coming home tonight? Is he cheating? Is this girl, what's going on with this girl, and this girl talked about this one, and those low, just stupid stuff, low vibrational stuff. We don't have time for that. Get used to tension. Pain is a gift. Okay, when protecting the old ways, old ideas, old thoughts, what happens in when the new come in, it becomes a threat. But it's not a threat, it is a blessing. It's to help you. Whatever you're asking for, whatever you're looking for, is looking for you, right? And what we have to do, guys, is nothing wrong. I used to feel a certain type of way when people like, you're changing, you're different, you're not the same. And I'm like, what they mean? I am the same. I am. What do they mean? Whatever do they mean? You're sure. I realize, no, I'm not the same I was. helping you to grow. You know, that's what it's about. It's about being new. Make room for the new. I want you to clean out the old things in your mind. Old hurt, old pain, which is the same thing. Old just junk, regret, disappointments. I want you to get rid of it. Forgive those who you need to forgive. Forgive yourself. And let's move on to a new wave of thinking. Let's move on to understanding that whatever I'm looking for is looking for me. I got to be ready to receive it. God, don't let me be blind to my blessing. Don't let me be blind to what you have for me. Help me to acknowledge the blessing that is not a threat. It is indeed a blessing to help me to go to another level. Even I might feel a little, help me to get under the biggest problem there is. God, help me to be prepared for the blessings that you have for me. Help me to make room for the new. And that itself can be scary. That itself, because to have someone to challenge you on your faith, on your belief, and not in a bad way. You might be used to doing, as I said, a certain thing, a certain way, but this person is telling you, oh no, you're working extra hard. You don't have to do it like that. What I found is you do it, and instead of you letting go and saying, hey, look, let me put you over that project, you get intimidated and you're like, you know what, that's okay. And then you don't get to another level. Don't you want to get to, don't you want 20, 23, 24, this whole decade, don't you want this to be powerful? Don't you want it to be better than the last 10 years that you have? So you got to be able to make room for the, you got to be able to let go of old habits, old pains, old thoughts. You know, baby, time check, please. Oh, wow, I did good. Um, I want to leave you with this. The last 3 years, I've been really, really working on my fitness, really, really working on my health, eating right, exercising, fasting, meditating, praying, you know. And there's been challenges, there's been setbacks, there's been disappointments. But what I'm so very grateful and thankful for is the consistency, is the belief in myself, is the energy that God has given me, is to see the new me. I'm always chasing her every day of the woman that I am becoming. And over these last few years, it has been some struggles. And every time I get to a new level, there's some more pain, a pain threshold that I have to face, right? But that doesn't scare me because I know once I conquer that, I see a new me. I see new areas in my life opening up. It just doesn't, I want you to really, really hear me right now. It's just not in just the physical. This is your avatar, you know? You got to take care of it, right? But what happens is with that discipline, with that consistency, it puts you on a new level of mindset, right? It begins to change the way you see things. Working on your body, you begin to work on your mind, begin to work on your soul. You don't have time for mess. I don't have time to let people, use me as a garbage can. I don't have time to have idle conversation. Now I'm not talking about me kicking with my girlfriend and we laughing and I'm not walking around like I am a robot. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I don't have time to deal with just a bunch of just stuff that's not going anywhere. But as I look at me working on myself, I'm very proud of myself because, man, it has been hard. I would not tell anybody that it's easy. Change ain't always easy because I'm a Southern girl. And one thing about the Southern women, we can cook. And Mama taught us how to cook.
Yep.
Mama told us some things, and some of the things that mama and grandmama taught us is not good for us. Causes high blood pressure, causes diabetes, causes all these other crazy things. You got to learn about the good fats in your diet. You got to learn about hydrating, working out, and learn about herbs, and some of this stuff that you're eating is not good. So it's being transformed. Be ye transformed with renewing of what? The mind. The mind. You got to work on this. If you can work on this, if you can conquer your mind, you can conquer anything. Because wherever the mind goes, the body will follow. And that's just it. So I don't have time to have my mind in a state of confusion. I don't have time to have my mind in an idleness. I don't have time to have my mind on things that do not serve me or serve others. So when I'm working out, I'm working on my mind. I'm thinking about I don't say affirmations anymore. I say my confirmations, because God took me on a deeper level when I was praying, that when I was writing down my goals, I was writing my goals down. As I was writing down my goals, God said, those are really confirmations, because you're writing it down, you're reading it, and you're the one going to have to run with it and go get it. So you're just confirming with yourself that these are the you're going to do with activating the faith that I put into you. I'm going to change you, and you're going to go change your situation. God ain't no abracadabra. He ain't no hocus pocus. He is faith. You take the faith, and on your natural, he becomes your super, and you become supernatural, and you go get the job done. It's about making room for the new. It's about becoming someone new. It's about transformation. I pray that for this year and going forward, that you really see your full potential. I am a woman that is praying for the whole world, not just my family, not just my friends. I'm praying for your family and friends as well. I'm praying that we all get what it is that we're getting for. I'm praying that we can breathe fresh air again, not have to worry about a virus floating around in the air. I'm praying that we all be healthy and strong, that we live a long, healthy life. I'm praying that we acknowledge in our life where we need to make change, who we need to let go, and what we need to let go of. I'm praying that we're all in the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right things. These are the things that I think about. Some of the things that in the middle of the night when I wake up, I begin to pray, and I'm just praying for change, praying for protection, praying for being able to acknowledge when God do put something in my life, I can acknowledge what it is and not be threatened. Make room for the new. Don't be threatened by it. Oh, guys, I could go on and on. I am so full of just God's promise. And I'm so excited about what's about to happen, not just for us, but for you as well. When you make the decision, you know what? I got to let go of the things that no longer serve me, that is hindering me from moving forward, that is stopping me from progression, that is blocking me for my success. I got to be transformed. And it starts right here. And I'm telling you, when you can do that, like I said, ask God to help you to solve higher quality problems. Let's get out, like what you guys said. Somebody said, when they got money, the problems didn't go away. They just got better. Right, babe? Better problems. When they got money, they got better problems, higher quality problems. Like how much money we got to put in this jet? Should we buy or should we lease? What is the taxation on that? That's a problem, but it's a better problem. You're not worrying about how you're going to pay rent. That's what I'm talking about. Making room for the new, making room for adjustments, making room to, you know, not worry about what people think about you, because people ain't paying your bills. Think about what you think about yourself and how you want to see yourself and where you want to be. And I pray that the Jeannie Malo Davis show and our show Money Madness help you in the areas of your life that you need help. I am a vessel, and I ask God to use me till he use me up. And every time I come on here, I want to give you information and inspiration to impact the nation. We're going to be doing a lot on this show and the next show. We're going to be interviewing different people. We want to make sure we hear from you. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and drop it down below. Let us know how you enjoyed. Please give us a thumb up. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share it. And make sure, guys, that you implement. It don't have to be everything, a nugget that we put in here. Let us know how did it move you? Did it affect you any? I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please tune in every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's keep each other in prayer. Let's keep each other in thought. And let's make sure, guys, that we constantly condition ourselves to meet and overcome all obstacles in our path. I know I am constantly, going to, I can't wait to share this story with you. It's not quite yet. I don't need to share it yet, but I'm going to share with you some stories that I need to share with you about 2020 that really has changed my life and, have brought on a newness in me. And I pray that it bless you and I share. Guys, thank you so, so, so much for watching. Get prepared. First of all, I want you to have a great weekend. Go out there and do some dream building. On Sundays, we normally would go out and test drive the car we want to drive, the house. We already don't see the car. It's the house that we want, all the things that we're doing. Now we're looking at other things. So, like my husband said, in order to dream new dreams, you got to see new things. Make sure you get out there and see new things, guys, this weekend. Love on your family. Kiss your kids. Kiss your husband. Tell your mom and dad you love them. You got these people in your life. Be grateful and thankful that they're dear. Be grateful and thankful that you made it another day, and hopefully you'll continue to make it to old age. Guys, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you tune in every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Jean Malo Davis Show, and every Monday for Monday Madness at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Jean Malo Davis. I am a wealth creator, striving every day to be ye transformed by the renewing of my mind. Please make room for your wealth creator too, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. God bless. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care.